Ciao, buonasera. I will make some jam today. I mentioned it already in one of my former videos. I have blackberries and raspberries in my garden, and I love to make jam with them. But unfortunately, they don't ripen all at the same time, but they make, let's say, 5 to 10 fruits per day, and then it's nice if one day for breakfast you want to have some berries on your crepe, for instance, but to make jam it's not useful. So what I do is that I put them in, I have Tupperware boxes in the freezer, and every now and then I go outside, I pick them up and put them in the freezer, and then at the end of summer I just make jam out of those. So that is what I will do right now. So first of all, of course, I have to pick them up. It's not so much of them, but nice for some small glasses of jam. I will make 2 pots, one of the blackberries for jelly and one of the raspberries, and I said it 2 seconds ago, and the red currant to make some jam. Okay, so first of all I have to divide them into the different pots. There we go. So, 1 pot of raspberries and red currant and 1 pot of blackberries. And now we go and cook them. It smells already. I will add a little bit of water. And I will use this strainer that we normally use for tomatoes. And I use the strain with the smallest holes, of course. Look at that color. I will strain the fruit into different pots, of course. I will write their weight, because we need the exact weight to know how much sugar and how much jellyficator we then need. 270 and 170. Because we need the exact weight to know how much sugar and how much jellyficator we then need. Okay, those are done. So we start with the blackberries. Here we have 640, so 470 grams of fruit. Put it back into the pot, and then we proceed with the second pot. This is 800, so we have 520 grams of fruit. I will strain it a bit more because there are some seeds in there and I don't like them. You see how many seeds we have left? They're so small. So now we need some sugar and the gel powder. And I take this 4:1, so that's the relation between fruit and sugar. So for 4 parts of fruit, we use 1 part of sugar. In ancient times, it was 1:1. If you had 1 kilogram of fruit, you would use 1 kilogram of sugar, and sugar is not really the best thing to eat. And it became just sweet. And with that, there was 2:1, then 3:1, and in the meantime, they are at 4:1. So 4 parts of fruit and 1 part of sugar, which means that you don't have that much sugar and it's not that sweet. It has really the taste of the fruit itself, which I like. This is where we're at, but before I have to get some jars. So, got the jars. There will be too many as usual, but that is the better option than not having enough of them. Here we have 500, so we need 125 grams of sugar. And half a pack. 1 pack is 20. So then we need 10 grams. There we go. So we put it on the stove, which is off. And then here we have 460 grams. So 100 grams of sugar. There we go. Stir it and put it on the oven. So now, first of all, I have to clean up here so that I have a clean and empty surface. So next step, I prepare something to lay under the jars. You see how I place the jars and the lids. So so that then it will be anyhow far too much, but better safe than sorry. So this is prepared. So first one, we take this one, high heat. We take the timer, put it on 3 minutes, and start it as soon as the fruit is boiling. Not yet. It has really to boil, vividly boil. Okay, now we start the 3 minutes. And you can't leave, you have to stay here and make sure that it doesn't get out of the pot, because it's rising. 2 minutes left, 1 minute left. There we go. The fabric I have laid below is to make sure that the glass doesn't break with the sudden difference of temperature between cooking jam in the jar and the cold stone underneath. And the Scottex I have laid there, paper towels. Do you call them still Scottex in the US? When I was a child, that was the name. It was the brand, I know. So that is just to avoid staining the fabric. So number 1 is done. And the next thing you have to do right away is to close the jars and turn them around. Hot. And even that one, that is just a little bit, because with this you disinfect the whole jar internally. Second one, same procedure, let it boil, and when it's really vividly boiling, then we start the timer at 3 minutes. Great, so start the timer. Two minutes, 1 minute. There we go. On we go with this. One. And 2. And 3. Look at that color. That's marvelous. So we just put them aside until tomorrow morning. But what we do, and I don't do it in a very beautiful way, but you know, the point is, next year you will not remember if the black currant one was darker than the other one and which one. So one is, I read it in Italian, sorry, and it's September 23, and the other one is blackberries. Don't forget to write it and to stick it to the glasses right away, as long as you remember where you put which one. If you're doing one type only, no need to hurry, but don't forget to write it on the glasses. It's not beautiful, but it's the needed information. You can also make it beautiful. If I do some jams just to as a gift, then I make them beautiful with a fabric cover on the lid and all of that. You can become very creative with that. This will just be for me. My daughter doesn't love jam, so it's not even for her. So that is sufficient for me. I just need the information. So that was it for today. If you liked the video, please leave me a like. Please subscribe to my channel. I have lots of recipes, mainly Italian, but not exclusively. And as always, be kind.